Hey guys, my name is Amsie and you are welcome to Talk with Amsie. And on this video, I am going to be telling you some of the signs to look out for on how to spot a wolf in sheep's clothing. And what do I mean by that? Mind you, before I continue, this video is for Christian girls, okay? Christian single ladies, okay? Yeah. All right, what do I mean by wolf in sheep's clothing? A wolf in sheep's clothing is someone who pretends to be Christian, who pretends to be a brother. He looks the part, he talks the part, he dresses the part, but deep down inside, he's not a Christian. He's not a believer. He just pretends to be. That is why they are called wolves in sheep's clothing, because they put on the wolf clothes, but inside they put on the sheep's clothes, but inside they are not sheep. They are wolves sent to devour, to seduce, to deceive. The Bible says the thief cometh but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Do you know that a lot of young ladies out there have fallen prey to wolves in sheep's clothing? Their destinies have been stolen, destroyed, and killed. Some of them, unfortunately, sadly so, because they fell prey to wolves in sheep's clothing. So this topic is a very important one, and maybe even a sensitive one, because we all know the story of the sad and tragic story of the late gospel minister Osinachi Ekuweme. I mean, every time I listen to that song, I remember her. That song, my goodness, her story, just this year, right? He was sentenced, I think last month or something, he was sentenced to death. So a very tragic story, a very, very tragic story. Now those children, those poor children are left as orphans. They've lost their mother and their father. And who knows what they will turn out to be. We are praying that they turn up well. So you see, it's beyond marrying. It's beyond you. It's about not just you, but your destiny and your children, your generation. That is why we have to be careful, especially if you are a Christian. If you're a child of God, you have to be careful. From what we read, from the stories we read, late Osinachi's husband was a supposed deacon in church, or is it an evangelist or something. He was a Christian brother, so it wasn't like she went to the club to get a husband or something like that. She married him, she met him in church. So you see what I mean? Wolves in sheep's clothing. And there are so many ladies who are trapped with wolves in sheep's clothing in bad, tragic marriages. I tell you, my husband is a pastor and he beats me. So it's not about the church position and stuff like that. Many ladies are falling prey to wolves in sheep's clothing. So that is why I am very, very passionate about this topic. I have been passionate about this topic for a while. So today I was brave enough to do it. Okay. I got the morals, okay, because it takes morals to do these videos. Let me just tell you. Anyways, if you watched this part and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button. How can you just please click on the subscribe button? I'm not using your subscription to do anything. No. I need your subscription so that I can reach more people, please. So kindly help my ministry. Click on the subscribe button so that I can be more reachable to young, beautiful ladies like yourself. All right. So let me continue. Signs to look out for when but before I do that, because the way I'm looking at it, this video is going to be in two parts because it's going to be long. First of all, I'm going to build a foundation. Okay, I'm going to build a foundation. You see, as young ladies, we're young Christian girls, especially. You have to learn how to discern. Okay, you have to learn how to discern. You see, ladies, we are gifted with intuition. Okay, every lady has the gift of intuition. It's called, so I call it the sixth sense. Yes, God blessed us naturally with it. But unfortunately, or you know, in some cases, unfortunately, yes, we are also very emotional. So because of that, our emotions can most times cloud our sixth sense. Our emotions can cloud our sixth sense. So that is why when it comes to getting married, you have to be very, very careful. You have to know how to lock up your emotions. Yes, lock up. Kwechiri. I'm telling you the truth. Because if you're not careful, you would make your decisions based on emotions. Huh? My sister, if you get how emotional you will be, you get as you could just you will like this dude, then you will start thinking you are hearing God's voice. Hey, you will see vision. You say, hey, he's the one. I have fasted, I've prayed. God told me he's my husband. So let me tell you, emotions, they are very, very strong. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to dating. That is why I am very passionate about intentional dating. Why? Let me tell you why. I'll tell you because when you start dating as a young lady, even if you're not ready for marriage, at an early age, you're in your early 20s, when you decide to start dating intentionally, know how to look out for things beyond emotions, you are training yourself. You start training yourself on how to act, not just based on emotions. In life, generally, safe, not just in relationship. When you act, emotions are very, very fickle. Feelings are very, very fickle. They are unstable. They're not sustainable. Our feelings. Today you are angry. Come on, you self check up now. Today you are angry. Tomorrow you are happy. Sometimes you don't even know what's doing you self. Those are emotions. So imagine making life decisions based on that. Do you understand me? So you have to learn to train yourself to make decisions not just based on your emotions, but on your intuition, and as a Christian, on your spirit. We're not just emotional being. If you are a child of God, you are not just an emotional being. You are a spiritual being. So start making decisions from the spirit, because the spirit can never be wrong. The spirit can never be wrong. And most times our spirit is opposite our emotions. Most times. So you have to learn to train your spirit and your sixth sense, the sixth sense that God gave you as a woman, naturally. You have to learn how to look things from beyond emotions. It will help you to discern. It will help you to discern. Okay, so this is the foundation that I want to build. My video is already going to 8 minutes. God, it's already going to 8 minutes, and I don't want it to be very, very long. So on this video, before I end this video, I'm just going to share one sign. Then the next video, I'll continue on the signs. Please watch out for my next video, because I'm going to shoot it immediately after this one, so that once I release the first one, once you've seen this one, you know that maybe the next day, or you will see the next video. All right. So now you have to learn how to train your emotions, so it will help you to discern spirit. The Bible says, test all spirit. How do you test spirit when you are not spiritual minded? You see, how? A lot of us judge things based on the physical. You don't judge things based on the physical, because the Bible says that God looks at the inward, while man looks at the outward appearance. That's natural man. But if you are spiritual minded, you will look at people, you will learn to look at people from the spirit, just like God does. Okay? I know naturally we judge things based on the outward. I do. Everybody does. Mostly we do. But when it comes to some kind of integrity, like some kind of deep decision that you need to make, like marriage, you have to look beyond the outward. You have to say, physically, this guy ticks all the right boxes, but I have to go and do some kind of checking. Like if you're an Igbo person, say, let me go and ask questions. Let me go and investigate. Do you understand me? So it's beyond just, it is just beyond your emotions. I like him. It makes me feel termites in my stomach, not butterflies. Termites. It makes me feel, this, that. It's beyond that. Marriage is so much beyond that, and you have to start from dating. When you start from dating, when it comes to making the decision on whom to marry, it will be easier if you start dating intentionally. That is why I am all about intentional dating. If I'd call me Amsie, aka intentional dating, okay, that's why I'm very, very, very passionate about it, because based on statistics, people who date intentionally, who know how to look out for the right things intentionally, always end up marrying right, making the right decisions when it comes to marriage. Yes. Yes. So now, number one sign to look out for in a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like someone, a brother in church, he looks the part, he dresses the part, he talks the part, but when you go close to him, he behaves nothing like the part. In terms of what? Maybe in terms of character, for instance, he has so much bad. He has bad character. He's rude. He has anger issues. Like when he gets angry like this, oh my God, he throws things. He throws stones. He doesn't listen to anybody. He doesn't. There's just something not. There's one knot that just pulls out. Like when he's angry, like he's just suddenly not that brother. And then when he gets himself, he says, sorry, I don't know what came over me and stuff like that. Huh? You say, sister, when I mean talk the part, just because he speaks in tongue, just because he cries during worship, he lies on the floor when they are worshiping, he will be rolling, worshiping, prophesy, pastor. Just because pastor likes him, he's the one that pastor always calls when pastor wants to give example in church. This brother, when they are giving, he's the worst person to come out. He gives. Aside from all those things, look out for character. Christian character. Beyond all these other things. That is how most of you fall prey. That is how. Oh, he's a worker in church. Being a worker in church does not automatically mean that this person is spiritual or this person is so God-fearing. Yes, it's good to give God your energy, your service, your time. Awesome. That is a good trait. But beyond that, who is he? What is his character? Does he have the fruits of the Spirit? What is the fruit of the Spirit? When you go to Galatians chapter 5, you will see the fruit of the Spirit and the fruit of the flesh. And some of these men display the fruit of this flesh. Bad character, anger. They are not kind. He's not gentle. He's not patient. He's not loving. What else? He has clearly displayed that this one is not a Christian. Being a Christian is not carrying Bible, quoting Bible, just because he can quote 40 verses at a time. Tell you, bless you, God's grace, the Lord told me this and that, does not make him a Christian brother. What makes him a Christian brother is the fruit of the Spirit. Love, gentleness, kindness, self-discipline. These are the things that makes him. So these are what you should look out for in making the right decisions on who to date and, of course, who to marry. Okay? So on my next video, I am going to continue on signs to look out for in spotting a wolf in sheep's clothing. Till next time, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, God bless you. All right, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Till next time, keep being beautiful. Bye.